Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Stories. So I haven't done one of these in a while, and every once in a while I want to kind of, either a long time ago stories that involve beer that might be amusing, traveling, different countries I've had beer, like the beer scene I saw at that time in those countries, things like that. Um, but yeah, when I was went to Treehouse to get this and a couple other beers that they had, I saw something I kind of, was like, okay, this is interesting. Actually, I didn't even see it. The guy behind me pointed out, but yeah, so it was a Sunday. I'd never been to Treehouse on a Sunday. Last time I went was when I was going to see the guys at Nerd Sense, and my friend Tom, shout out Tom, got at me maybe Thursday or Friday that week, and he's like, "Hey, are you going to Treehouse?" And I had no plans of that. I don't really pay attention, to be honest with you. Um, he's like, "Yeah, they have their 7th anniversary IPA. If you get, if you go and get some, let me know. I'm interested." So Sunday we didn't really have much to do around the house, so um, I was like, you know what? They have that. They have this. They had a new milk stout with some adjuncts, which the review will be up around when this review's up. We'll always probably will. Double shot with vanilla, triple shot, and then they had super treat. And I haven't had regular treat, but I was like, oh man, they have super treat. So I'm like, I'll head out. It's like 2 hours from my house. Drove out. Never seen the line that short. They don't do pours on Sundays unless the line is down a lot for the cans and bottles. And so I actually was able to walk right in. I mean, the line went right to the door to go outside, but it was like the first time I ever got there and didn't have to stand in the line outside. So like that was cool. If you haven't been to Treehouse ever or recently, when you're inside, there's still a decent amount that you stand in line for. It goes around past the bathrooms at this point if you've been but haven't seen the new line formation. Um, so anyway, there's like a main point of why I wanted to talk about this and a kind of a commentary, and then just I'll give you the full experience for Ben. Um, so I was really excited because there's like all these beers. Either I hadn't had any of the ones I wanted to buy, and like a couple guys behind me, like I hear them complain like, oh, I don't have Julius or was it Hayes? I think they said, and like I get that. But at the same time, like you happen to be there where they have all these amazing, and I happen to love IPAs and stouts, so like cool for me. But like I'm like, yeah, I get that, and I don't know their story. Maybe they traveled really far and wanted to get like the stuff they'd heard of. I get that, but me, I'm like, they have all this awesome stuff I've never had at one time, and the line is super short, like Mr. Positivity, being annoyed by them. But anyway, so I'm in line. They're very dog friendly. Guy behind me had a dog. Another dog further back in line, kind of loud. So he kept struggling with his dog. So when we finally got to where you get the card to write what you want of each, the quantity card, I gave him one, and he thanked me, and and they started striking up a conversation with me. He just seemed like he had his hands full, and all of a sudden I'm like, we had stopped talking for a bit, so like playing my phone. He's like, well, I guess I've seen it all, and I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? So we're pretty close to where you actually give him the card and get your beer, and the guy, one of these guys in line who was now doing the ordering part, had probably his dad, based on it might have been his grandfather. The guy looked like he might have been 30, and this very very older gentleman, and the older gentleman, he could barely walk, and yeah, the line was only like 30 minutes, but like and I'm not exaggerating. The guy was at a 90-degree angle, like he's like that kind of hunched over. He's got the like two canes going, and I'm just like, yeah, like what, like, and the guy behind me is just like, I mean, what the lengths people will go to get another allotment. And he's like, yeah, I mean, you could buy this stuff on eBay. And I looked up today. This is on eBay for ridiculous prices. Um, and and I'm like, yeah, like that guy can barely stand, and he stood in line, and like I don't know, it just that seemed ugh to me. I mean, I didn't even ask my wife to go, you know, and because I'm like, she'll probably hate standing. Apparently, I was wrong, and she actually was mad at me. I didn't ask her to stand in line with me, but that's a separate story. But like, I didn't think she'd want to, and she actually was like, "No, it'd been fine." And And he got just 3 of these, and then his dad or grandfather, whoever that was, also got 3. So they stood in line, like he had that guy stand in line for 3 beers. And this is like where I would just be like, it's just beer. Like I get it. I've got some crazy beers. I've spent some money on some crazy beers, but like, that just felt bad to me. I don't know. But like, what do you guys think about like? I mean, everyone does it. I guess you bring, if you can, you bring an extra person, get a bigger allotment. I get that, but like, maybe someone who can stand, who doesn't have canes and is like 90-degree bent over. I don't know. I also lucked out that because the line was relatively short, they started doing pours. So I got to try triple shot with Oreos. And when I do the triple shot review, I'll talk about the Oreo variant as well, which was really cool. So yeah, I had a great time. It was super quick. I got a bonus pour, something I couldn't get. They don't bottle that. So that was really cool. Since I was driving, I didn't have anything else besides that one beer. But they had a lot of cool stuff on draft for sure. It was a beautiful day, which was nice. I ended up drinking inside for whatever reason. But yeah, just what do you think about that? Like the lengths people will go for extra beer. I don't know. This is delicious, but it's just beer. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. No high beer reviews, right? Tell me your thoughts. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe beer that your grandfather got you and waited in line for. Cheers.